know why I'm not recording this, to upload them to a YouTube channel. So I'm going to do that to like a private YouTube channel from now on, and I'll send you guys the invite. So that will be the onboarding process. So once you sell the customer, they're going to be receiving a thank you email from us right away that says, thank you for your purchase. Here's what you can expect. We're going to enroll you guys in the system. Okay. And again, I go over this in the video, but I'll go ahead and show you guys again right now. I know some of you guys have to leave, but once you get the new sign up for the business, you're going to log into your account. You're going to use their, when they're done with that, when they are done with their form, the one that I just showed you with Alex, their checkout form, you guys aren't going to get a copy of that, so you're going to want to maybe screenshot that, or you're going to want to make sure you keep their address and their phone number, because this is what you need to get them activated into the account. Okay.
So we go ahead and do this.
You go ahead and yes, you add this. Once you guys watch the video, it'll become clear to you.
Okay.
But yes, you add their business, their name, their address, their phone number, their city, and you hit save. Once you do that, it's going to send them an invite. Okay, just like it sent you guys an invite, it's going to send them an invite, but their invite looks a little bit different than yours. Their invite is a big form that they have to fill out. Okay, so the form is going to start asking them. Now, some businesses are going to be pretty, gung-ho, and they're going to start filling that form out as much as they can, whereas others are going to be like, they're going to be so busy like me. I was so busy, I didn't even see the link come. So my rep called me the next day, or that, very next day, she called and she said, please, here's my calendar. Please set up a time where we can help you onboard your business, where we can help you get your business set up in our software. So I clicked on her calendar link and I set up a time, and she contacted me, and she went and helped me find that link in my email. I then went and located that link. I was, oh yeah, you guys did send it. Haha, I never even saw it because I'm way too busy and I have 7,000 emails come in a day. But she helped me find it. I clicked on it, and then she actually said, okay, just go ahead and fill that out. And so she had me do, and that's what you guys are going to do too. You guys aren't going to do the work for them. You're going to go on to a Zoom meeting. You're going to have them share their screen with you, and you're going to have them fill it out. Okay?
And
so,
then they'll show up on this locations page.
Yep, and then from now on, they'll have their own location. Yes.
So,
now, only we're going to see this, right? The only thing they're going to see is something that looks like this screen. They're only going to ever see their business.
Okay.
Us, you guys have admin access, so you guys are going to see everybody's businesses that are sold. So you guys will be able to go back and help or reference or log into their business to help them with anything they need. Now, I'm not going to go over too much on all of this because I did shoot a video, and it was a pretty thorough video on how to do this. But you're going to, when you're, the two things that are the most important are having them fill out that form. And then what you're going to do when you help them, once they fill out that form, their business is going to show up. And then this is it. This is the number one most important thing that you want to make sure when you're onboarding the customer, that there's two major things you want to help them set up on the very first phone call. You want to walk them through setting this up, this part, filling this out. So they would hit edit listing, okay? And they will start literally filling in the blanks. It's very easy. Vizmeo, da-da-da-da. These are drop-down menus right here. If I want to add an additional category, you'll see there's drop-downs, but they're going to type in what they think they are, and it's either going to come up or it's not. So if they're a restaurant, they would type in, Italian, sorry, my computer's slow with everybody here at Starbucks. Italian. See, so that's not, so it would be restaurant. So they type this in as far as they want. Oh, see, there was types. Okay.
Yeah.
You saw that there are types of, restaurant, Italian, restaurant, da-da-da, restaurant, Chinese, restaurant. Sorry, my computer's very slow for whatever reason. Okay, so then, it's pretty easy. They fill in their address, and you say, now go ahead and fill in your address. And if they don't get this all done, that's fine. Just say, obviously, this is for you. Or and if they're really slow on time, say, now real quick, just because I'll tell you guys, this is hide address and listing. If they don't want, like if they're an online business and they don't have like a physical office location, they can hide their address. But
Okay.
they're going to put in their business phone number. They're featured. You're just going to explain to them, this is what it is. This is your featured message or your slogan. Okay, so here's your website, goes down here. Here's your slogan. And then they have a chance to put in a description. Okay. Then literally they click their hours. And you can actually just walk them through this just like I am. And then you can tell them, your homework, John, is to go and fill this out. When I call you back tomorrow or in 2 days or in whatever. So my suggestion is you do a single onboard call with them as soon as possible, right after you sign up. See if you can get them right away to do this. If you can't, try to get them the next day to onboard, you know, to have a Zoom meeting with you and to help walk them through the website. After they've done that, I would give them a day or maybe 2 at the most, and I would contact them. You know, I would immediately send a calendar link to them, say, okay, John, I'm going to give you 24 hours, or John, I'm going to give you 48 hours to get your homework done, and I'm going to send you my Calendly link right now, and I want you to select another time in 2 days that you and I can meet, or the next time I have available. And you allow them to pick the calendar date that they want through your Calendly link that hopefully all of you guys have set up. But yeah, they can add their logo, they can add their cover photo, they can add additional photos for their business. Maybe they're a restaurant and they want to add pictures of their business or their restaurant. I'm a marketing company, so these are all companies I've built websites for. These are Google photos, so these are photos that will show up on Google. These are photos that will show up everywhere on the internet. Okay, and then this part right here is very important. They get 9 free keywords, Google keywords. Normally you would have to pay. Like this keyword right here, for me to buy this keyword would potentially cost me $100 a month just for one keyword. And they get to have 9 free Google keywords here in this website. So just this alone is worth upwards of $1,000 a month, just this section.
Sarah, I had a question about that.
Sure.
Like, who charges $1,000 a month for that?
It's Google Ads. So if you want to buy keywords through Google Ads or Google AdSense, you can buy specific keywords, and that will help you to rank on the top of Google. So have you ever gone to Google?
Yeah.
Right here, the google.com. And let's see, I put in marketing firm in New York. See this right here where it says ad? Those people are paying for ads, Google ad keywords.
Okay, so we're talking people that are paying for ads.
That are paying for Google ad keywords, yeah, to be pushed to the top. You can still pay for ads though, or you can still pay for keywords, and you still might not even make it to the top of the page. There's like extra money I think you have to pay to be in this category.
Okay.
But you purchase keywords through your Google business account. Your Google business account is where you would purchase keywords. And it depends on how much competition you have in the area. So if you're a restaurant in New York City and you want to own the keyword restaurant in New York, what do you think that would cost? I mean, it could cost, some keywords are $1,000 a month if you want to be on the top. Whereas if I buy restaurants in, I don't know, I'm from this little teeny tiny town of population like 10,000, and I buy a restaurant in Squim, it probably would only cost me like $10 a month. Okay.
Okay, but the keywords in here are not anything with AdWords though. Like, they're not going to be on an ad for having these.
No, it's called Google AdWords. They're like keywords. They're meta tags. That'll be a good question to have Kurt completely clarify. But these are words that you can purchase monthly, and it'll increase your odds of getting on the top page of Google. And depending on how much you pay, depends on where you rank. So if I want to be one of those top 3, I can pay maybe $500 a month for that keyword. But if I want to take my chances and I only want to be like maybe 7 or 8 on the list, I would maybe only pay $100 a month for that keyword.
So they get how many? Because there's
9.
Only,
Well,
all
I
right.
only have this many. I need to add some more. I might as well. I'm paying for the service.
Yeah.
And then this is where they can list their products and their services, their specialties, association brands, languages, the year they were established, and what kind of money that they take, how they get paid. Here's where they attach their Instagram URL. They might not even have an Instagram yet, and that's okay. So depending on how much they paid you, you can either set that up for them or you can instruct them how to do it. When I did my onboarding call, all I had was a Facebook and a Facebook and an Instagram. I didn't have the LinkedIn and I didn't have the Twitter because those are just not 2 that I do.
So I'm sorry. So they show down there, all of them, like the ones you're missing, which is Instagram right now.
Oh, I'm going to show you which ones.
I'm sorry for the noise in the background.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to show you. So integration. So once you guys complete this with them, the only other thing I care about you guys doing on the very first call is showing them how to do an integration. Okay, so you go to this page right here, integrations. All of these little boxes that are lit up green will all be down here under available integrations, and they'll all be lit up red. So the first thing I try to do is I say to them, okay, do you guys have a Facebook page? Because I just want to show them how easy this is. Oh yeah, we have a Facebook page. Okay, awesome. Can you go ahead and click on the Facebook so that, this would be down here? And they would say, oh yeah, okay, we'll click on it. Let me give you, I'll disconnect, for example, this one.
You have to click on top.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Logo.
My internet's very slow here. I'm in Starbucks. It's my home away from home here. See if I can get it to go.
Like right in the middle of the rectangle.
There we go.
Oh.
Hey babe, like 15 minutes. Okay. Sorry, my fiance guy. Okay, so they would click on this. They'll go like this. They'll click on it. I don't know why it just reset. It just reset me. Sorry, hold on a second. Okay,
No.
so it looks like that. So when you click on it, it's going to ask them to select an account. I manage, because I'm a marketing agency, I manage a lot of businesses. So I'm going to hit the one, and if they only are managing one, only there should show up. Not many people have more than one Instagram account. I do because I manage a lot of businesses. You hit confirm, and it says successfully set account. So now my Instagram is connected.
So all that information was imported over to that platform.
Correct. So now this website is now integrated with Instagram. Okay, so you do that with each one of those. Obviously, these two, this one is only used for real estate agents. I don't know if anybody's going after real estate agents, but that's an excellent market if you want to, and they will love that they can connect their Zillow to this. Okay, this is for real estate agents. This is a CMIG platform that I actually used to own, but I don't own it anymore because it's too confusing. So don't worry about those two. The one that I'm the most concerned about, that I care about the most for you guys on your first call, is to get this Google My Business set up. All right, so they will say, well, I don't have a Google My Business, because most everybody, some people have it, some people don't, but this is what makes their business show up on a map.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one thing I want. Okay, John, that's fine. If you could just go to Google and type in Google My Business, and you have him. You're not trying to, what's the word? Feed a man give a man a fish. You feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish. You feed him for a lifetime. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to do all of this for them unless they paid us a lot of money. If they paid the $1,500 or the $2,000, then go ahead. Set up a generic username and password. Tell them they can log in and change it. You guys go ahead and set up all their Facebook, Instagram, set it up for them, and send them an email and say, okay, sir, I've set up all your accounts for you. Instagram, here's your username, here's your password. Facebook, here's your username, here's your password. But this is what Google My Business looks like. Okay, stand out on Google for free. So you click on it. Mine's probably gonna, okay, there it is. Start now. Okay, so they start now. I'm already activated, but start now. We'll see what happens when I click this. They may just log me in. Okay, there it is, business name. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see who owns. Break away. Next. Do you want to add a location that your customers can visit? No. Where do you serve your customers? See, if they're an online company, so mine's an online company, it will show up. I noticed that they don't allow you to put in a certain area. You can add more than one area though, so if I really wanted to sit here, I could literally add every city in the United States, but I'm not going to do that. Actually, I meant. So this is what you're going to ask them to do, okay? Business category.
But Sarah, if we've scanned their business, we have to have their address and stuff, so they've got to be on Google My Business.
Yeah, I think, you know, for us, we're not going to be doing a lot of online companies. I'm an online company, and it's fine. You know, it's fine that I'm an online business, because they can actually choose not to. Once they get logged in here, they can actually select that they don't want their address to be shown. Okay.
So that's when we wouldn't see their address? Is that
yeah,
what
it would mean that they would not see their address. Everything else in the whole system, their address will, their location, their name, their email, and their phone number will still show up.
Yeah, because I owned my own. I sold honey, and I bottled and out of my house, but I didn't want people knowing where my house was.
Exactly.
So I went to markets to sell.
Yep, market style. You can do that on here. I'll show you guys. Sorry, I have actually short-term memory loss because I had spinal meningitis when I was younger, and so I can't remember things that are.
God.
Yeah, I was actually in a coma for 6 months. I mean, I was sick for 6 months. I was in a coma for 10 days. They have a choice to do a free website or not, but I don't need a website. And that's it. You hit finish. And they do have to put in an address to begin with because they need, Google My Business is going to send them a postcard. Okay?
So there's a difference between Google and Google My Business.
There is. Well, it's all kind of the same thing. It all kind of links together. So I'm actually kind of bummed because I just signed up for that under they need to be signed into the email that they want to be attached to that business. So I just signed up for that business under my Visneo marketing company, and I probably should not have, but it's okay. Anyhow, then they need to verify their mailing address. So here's where I would re-put in my mailing address, and that mailing address needs to be where they can receive a postcard. Okay? So you're going to actually, again, you're not going to do this for them unless they paid you a bunch of money. Then you can still have them on the phone with you, and you can let them literally watch you set it up, or you can set it up for them before you guys even have your first onboarding call.
Yeah.
Okay. In the email that we send them, the thank you email, we ask them, we tell them, if you do not have social media accounts, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, please do that. Please have those accounts set up before we get a hold of you. Unless you paid the top dollar, then unless you paid for the higher package, then you guys can set that up for them. But we do ask them in the email to please be prepared. My address is not correct. My address is yes.
I saw last night, which was really good, a thing on Facebook, Hassan Minaj, Patriot Act. He does a whole thing on Facebook, and it was very informative about the importance of Facebook for companies. That marketing is dead. Social media marketing is the future. Like marketing in newspapers or magazines or commercials, that's dead. And 2 billion people are on Facebook.
Absolutely.
So that is something that you can use to sell this product to your customer. Like this is, this is where everyone is going to see, and you can do free marketing on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, this is I've been trying to add to mine for your guys' sake. I just set up the LinkedIn and the Twitter, and I didn't want it to look empty. So basically, you need to get the listing done. And Eric, if you can find that, you should send that to me if you can, or like share it with me on Facebook or on the link for something. But
okay.
And then hit mail. Now, some people might say, well, I don't have a way to get it mailed. You still have to hit mail. And it takes 5 days to get there. Hold on one second. Sorry. Okay. And then they're going to send them a verification code. Our process, our whole thing can't be completed until they get that. I mean, we can get them set it, and they'll be listed on all the directories, and we'll get their Facebook linked, and we'll get everything linked. But the map, the biggest feature in our software doesn't activate until we get this postcard, this number. So you guys are going to want to set up your last and third call with them by, at least about 6 days after you've done this with them. And all you need to do is call them back and say, hey, did you receive that postcard yet? Okay, great. Let's go ahead and get it confirmed. Now, what I found is if they didn't receive the postcard, they actually have an option to activate it another way. And you can actually, Google will actually send them a text to their phone with the verification code. But it will not let you do that until you've at least tried to send the postcard. Okay?
All right.
So now I'm in my Google My Business right here, and it does like a little walkthrough, We can skip that part. So you can tell them, hey, you're welcome to go do that again if you want to, but once you do that, it will still not be up here yet because we're waiting for their postcard. Once their postcard is live, this board will show up. Okay. Now, the other one that's a little bit complicated for them, is the Google. Let's go back here. The Google Analytics. I'm going to create a separate video on the Google Analytics, but it's the same way. You're going to set them up you're going to go to Google Analytics. It's exactly the same. Or whatever. I'm not going to put in that. See, my complication is that I think I have Google Analytics for all my websites, but it's really easy. Google Analytics is also very easy. It's step 1, step 2, step 3. So we'll pull it up. I'm already in it, so that's what I was worried about. Let's see if I can unlink this. A lot of your businesses will already have this. And so that's going to make or break. I don't know if I know my password to this account, so we'll see. Oops. Okay, I'm not going to do this. Okay, sorry. I don't know the password to that account, and I don't want to attach it unless I do it the right way.
Yeah.
Let me see. One more. I'll try one more.
It's going to lock you out.
I know. I don't want to get locked out, so I'm not going to do that. I have a password saved, but I'm not going to pull it up right now. But Google Analytics is, let's see. I at least want to show you guys the main thing, so let's find a different one. Now, the other thing is I am training my dad, who's an excellent salesperson, and he's really good at customer retention, like people who are trying to kick are trying to cancel or, you know, whatnot. Oh, now they're going to do this to all my things? What the heck? I am training him to do this walkthrough for you guys, this onboarding process. So you guys will have an option, and maybe it'll be one of you guys. Maybe you guys want to earn some extra money. I don't really care how you guys do it, but you guys need to offer my dad or whoever does this at least $50, depending on how complicated, maybe even as much as $75 of your upfront commission, and they will do your onboarding process for you, because that's 3 phone calls that they have to do. Okay? So if you guys, you know, that's something that you know, if one of you guys wants to do it, but see, if you guys are all sales reps, I'd rather have you guys on the phone selling new memberships than having you guys spend an hour doing, you know, or 30 minutes here and, you know, 3 30-minute calls doing onboarding. Now, some people don't like that idea because they've already built a rapport with their customers and you want to keep your full commission. That's fine. You can do it too. I think in the beginning, it's a really good idea to have you guys do your first onboardings just so you understand the product and the system. But eventually you guys might decide, you know, I would rather be spending my time selling, and I'd rather pay somebody $50 of my commission to have them handle all my onboarding calls. Okay, here we go. So they literally follow this, okay? Sign up for Google Analytics, add the tracking code, learn about your audience, sign up. So it's just that they fill it in here. Let's see. See, the problem is I have a developer, and he pretty much does this for everything. So I could be duplicating myself, and he could be really mad at me right now. They're going off of my computer right here. There we go. Okay. Get tracking ID. Okay. So this right here is, I also accept the terms and conditions. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. So they just sent me a pin to my my email. It's not letting me scroll. I guess they must have sent me the tracking ID. Well, it's on my phone, but it's not here. So hold on 1 second. Come on, come in here. I need to find a better office than Starbucks. So you guys can't see this because my email's not refreshing, but they sent me an email. See, I have to stop using this email soon because I'm running out of space.
Yeah,
that might be my.
Or start deleting emails.
Oh, it takes forever. I've had this email for 10 years.
Someone should come up with a service for that.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
I'll delete your emails for you. When you're done here, can you go back to your, I want to ask you about reviews.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyhow, I got sent a link. You guys can't see it, but it's on my phone. I got a tracking code. I need to copy and paste that tracking code. They need to copy and paste the tracking code into the
website analytics.
Yes. So they need to have. So this is kind of the only. I think this was my hardest part, because luckily for me, I have my own developer. But some people might have like Wix sites or Weebly sites or something they built themselves, and they'll need to get their tracking code, and they'll need to have it inside of put it inside of the header of their website. I know with Weebly and Wix, it's really easy. You just go to like the header and you add a pixel. But they may have to contact whoever built their website and have them add it. Okay. If there's complications with that, guys, I have a developer. He can help them. Okay. So you guys just let me know if you guys have complications with that, and we'll fix it. Okay. Because we have our own team of people that will help them fix that. All right. So going back to the app. Once that does show up, once you guys, before I go to what he's asking me to do that, once I get that analytics connected, then this works. Okay. Right. I just finally got mine activated like 2 days ago. So nothing's really showed yet, but this will show how much improvement now that our services are offering them, because it will show the increase. It'll show everything. It'll show the new visitors to the site. It'll show everything. And if they've already got Google Analytics on their site, they've already seen this. They already know, well, last week I had 5 visitors, but since I installed this new software, I have 25 new visitors this week. Okay, so this is where, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you call them back and you say, how's everything working out for you? This is where you take them to check. Let's check it out. Let's check your analytics out. Okay.
This is for their website, right?
Yeah, this is just for their website, and that's to show how many more clicks and how many more visitors that our product is helping them get to their website.
Okay. How do we integrate? I mean, if they have a website, will it show up on this integration page?
Once they put that tracking link in their header, yes. So this is my website. Once I took that analytics tracking link that was emailed to me, I think it's this right here. There's an actual. It's not this. It looks a little bit more than this. I can't show it to you guys because for whatever reason my inbox isn't working. I think this is it actually right here. So it looks like this. So they Command-C, they copy it, and they need to paste it onto an email and send it to whoever built their website and have it embedded into the header of their website.
All right. Now, and if someone needs to change their hours,
they can always go here, and this will update. If they want to change their hours, they go back to their listing. Once they edit once they get their whole listing in here and publish it, it's going to go live on all those directories, 59 directories. So their hours are then going to be posted on 59 local directories. So if they want to go change their hours without our software, they would literally have to go to all 59 of those sites and change the hours one at a time. With our software, they only have to come here, do it, and it'll update all 59 sites.
But it will not update their web page.
It will not update their web page. No, they will need to put.
This is only for directories.
Yeah,
right?
This is only for directories and for marketing platforms, insights, social platforms.
Now, since you're there, this is a little bit confusing. There is Instagram and there's YouTube as well, in the overview.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, but they didn't add any. So that's a question we're going to have to ask Kirk, because I don't know why they don't.
The rest of them are on integrations, and YouTube is there as well.
Right. I don't know why. And the other thing that I noticed is even though once I added the integration buttons, and I still had to go here to my my social, and this is different. This is like my calendar, right? This is how I market, and this is where I manage everything that's coming into all my different things at once. Okay.
Right, and about this one too, like if you don't want to post something on one of them, there is no option. You would have to cancel.
Exit out. Yeah, you'd have to take it out.
And then you have to add it again. Is that too complicated?
Yeah, again, I have to ask him that, because when I create a post, it only gives me these 3 choices, even though I have my YouTube in here, because YouTube doesn't let me post. YouTube is a video thing, so therefore YouTube doesn't show up. But LinkedIn doesn't like the same pictures that Twitter and Instagram like. So I noticed that I have to take LinkedIn off in order to make a post. So I'm going to need, that was one of the questions I actually had for him today myself. So hopefully we can ask him that. I don't want you guys to get too deep into this right now because we can always answer the people's questions. What I'm concerned about is, you guys starting to get some sales and some money in your pockets.
Yeah.
And then if there's technical questions, you guys aren't responsible for all of those. You guys answer what you can answer, and whatever you can answer, you send to me and my team, and we'll figure, we'll get back with the customer if we have to, You get them set up, teach them how to do it, create a post, show them around.
Yeah, I just want to be able to navigate this.
Yes, definitely.
With some degree of knowledge.
Yes, no, I agree. I think we definitely, I noticed that if I wanted to create a post, I can create a post here, or I can create a post here.
And that'll just send it out at a certain date.
This one, yes. But this one, when I'm done with it, when I said, okay, reputation management is the future, then I can schedule it. 9 o'clock, schedule. There it is, right there.
What about the storyboard under Insights? I have no idea what that is.
Me either. My guess is that this is the storyboard that goes onto your Facebook page, but I was going to ask that question today myself. I also see, look, you type it in and you can add a storyboard card, I think. And I think this is for like your main header. Because I noticed that the website was on there. So does that mean it can post something onto my website? I don't know. So that's what I need to ask about this. I was never actually showed that in my original onboarding process. So we will find out what that is for sure. And reviews.
Yeah, reviews. Now, so like if there is a review in Brown Book, you would just click on Brown Book to see that review and respond to it?
No, what's going to happen right now?
I think all of them should show.
Exactly, yes.
This is only to select them.
Correct.
Specifically.
Yes. So I have two options. I can select all sites that I want to see all the reviews from all sites. And this is the number one downfall of many businesses is people are leaving reviews on their business on these different directories. And before our software, they would have never even known that a review was done on their business. So I could have gone to this pizza restaurant, and I happen to be a member of Global, let's just say. But this business, the pizza restaurant, has no idea that Global even exists. But I happen to be a follower on Global. So I post a really crappy review about this pizza restaurant. I say, man, I went there and the pizza was raw and they put, tasted like fish, whatever. As a business owner, if I don't monitor this or if I don't even know that iGlobal exists, I have no way to combat that. And so now I have a bad review, and Google finds those reviews through their bots. And they end up putting them on other sites. People end up putting reviews on Italian restaurant in New York with my specific, with Marcinis or whatever. Well, guess what's going to come up? That bad review on Global. So the only way that I, as a business right now, if I did not have this software, the only way I can monitor my bad reviews is if I'm every day checking reviews on my business, reviews on Marcino's pizza place. And I'd have to see where bad reviews are. Here, as long as I have all sites clicked on, all the reviews, good and bad, are going to come into this. You're going to see them all. It's going to be a big list. It's a huge list. Now, if I only care about Yahoo, if I specifically only care about Yelp, I can collect just the reviews from Yelp.
Now, where would you respond to these reviews? In this gray area?
Yeah, I need to, maybe you guys can go type up some reviews for me or something so we can get some reviews. Go to Vizmeo, go to some of these sites, maybe a couple of you guys, if you can, and put in a review on Vizmeo. That way, when you guys are showing this to people, there's going to be some actual reviews in there. All right, but wait, the reviews will show up here, and then you can actually hit on it. If it actually shows, you would actually hit respond, and you'd be able to respond to the review. Okay. All right. Now, The other thing that they can do here is they can create an invitation, which is really cool. Okay. Let's say that a customer has been in business for 25 years and they have a huge database of customers, but they've never asked the customers for reviews. They can actually do a text or an email. So I can click text and I can actually do a CSV upload, and I can upload my whole database right here. And then I can type in, thank you for your, whatever I want. Remember, I selected text, so I don't want it to be too elaborate. I can do text or email. Okay. Thank you for your business. It's really important to us to maintain customer service. We really, we invite you to give us our feedback. Then here's where the text would show up, the preview, and then I can send the invitation. I could literally send that out to 1,000 of my customers all at once, asking them to do a review. One of the benefits that we have as a travel company is we have other services that we'll be able to offer them. I'm not trying to blow your guys' mind, but let me ask you something. If you go back to these customers and you say, how are your reviews coming along? Oh, they're all right. People aren't responding to my review template, my review text that I've been sending out. And you say, let me ask you something, Mr. Business Owner. If you were able to offer them a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay with 2 round-trip airfare tickets just for writing you a review, do you think that would increase your reviews? Yeah. Well, we happen to have a service. It's $30 a month, but you get to have unlimited access to this and about 4 other vacation certs. Your customers are only responsible for paying the taxes. There's no timeshare, no presentations required or anything. But if you would like to pay $30 a month, you can have access to all those templates, those certificates to email your customers. And what we do for them when someone was to buy that, we actually set them up a system to where once their customer actually sends a review, their customer will automatically get emailed a cert right into their inbox, a vacation cert. So it's kind of cool. It's an add-on that you guys can add on, down the road. There's many add-ons you guys can add on. So you guys are going to build a rapport with these people, and then you're going to go back to them and you're going to ask them how business is doing, and they're going to say, well, I really need some help. I love the software. It's great. It's helping me get reviews. It's helping me analyze my business. It's helping me do this. But I'm just still not getting a lot of, people following me on Facebook, or I need more business. I want more business. Well, have you ever thought about Facebook marketing? We offer Facebook marketing services. Well, let's take a look at, why don't we do free analysis of your website? Maybe your website is not indexing properly. So maybe we can check out your website and see what we can do to revamp it. So there's many things, other products you guys can offer them and you guys can make commissions on. I'm not going to go through all that right now because I don't want to throw you guys off, but just know that these are your clients for life. And if you guys get into a sticky situation, let's just say 90 days from now, and you need to get a ticket out of Cancun because your visa is about to expire, Sarah, I need $1,000 really quick. What do you suggest? Hey, go back to all your clients and offer them this upsell. Awesome. I can make $1,000. You guys can make $1,000 from your past clients probably in a day or two. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You could send it over maybe as a text template.
Oh, yeah.
Script.
Well, it will be, yeah, definitely. In the future, I'll get, right now I want you guys to focus on this, but on the new website, I don't know if you guys have been to the actual Vismeo website lately.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so in the listing, all the places they have to enter and go change their business, I thought that was done automatically when they set up their information. Can you go back to the platform, to the app? So when they're in listings,
yep,
and they set up all this,
yep, yeah,
so that will change every list.
Once they do this, once they put this in, it's going to look at me, I'm in 55 directories.
Okay.
And it updates my Facebook and it updates my Google My Business. I can turn those off if I want to. So if I need
integration, so when we put them on board, they have to go into each of them to update that information.
No, they do not. They do not. If they didn't have our software, they would have had to.
Okay.
No. If I want to make a change, let's say I want to make a change on my hours, all I have to do is go change it down here. and I publish as soon as I hit publish listing, it will change my hours on all 55 of these all at once. My Facebook and my Google business page.
Yeah, no, that part I got that. I'm expressing myself wrong. Can you go into integration?
Okay, integrations.
So this is, okay, so let's see the Infusionsoft and the Zillow are not set up.
No, because I don't use those. These ones are all green, so they're all set up.
Okay, so each of one that are not set up, available integrations, we have to go in and set it up.
Correct.
Password and a login that we can send back to them.
Yes.
Okay.
But once they're integrated, they're integrated.
Once it's done, it's done.
Yeah,
okay.
Once it's
they
done.
They have to go manually in each of them they want to be in.
One time.
Help is not there and all that. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Depending on how much you guys charge them up front, you could offer to set these all up for them.
Yeah.
Or you could have them do it. I think what's best is to, after you're done with your sales call, ask them, hey, what do you have? Do you have a Facebook? Do you have a YouTube? What do you have? And then try to get them to go set up accounts. They don't need to make them fancy, but at least go to youtube.com and sign up. Or at least go to LinkedIn. Or maybe they say, I don't really care about YouTube because I'm never going to post there.
Okay. So my other question is, as I can see right now, you have all those are set up, the green ones, and then there's only 2 other available. Where's help? Where's whatever? Like when we scan, there's tons. When we do the scan.
Well, there's a difference between social integrations and the the listing. Let's see, directories. These are all the directories I'm posted on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So this is where I'm live on. I'm live on all of these. It's under listings and then directories. Okay. There's a difference between social integrations and directories. Directories are just places where.
The ones that when we scan that will show up, they're not there. Those are the ones that's going to show up.
Yeah, these are them.
Okay.
So I'm looking. I'm looking for you here, and it says that you're on Yahoo, for example, but I can't find you. It just doesn't show up on Google.
Actually, when I scan Vimeo, when I search Vimeo on Google, it shows up Vimeo.
Right.
I can't find you either.
You can put quotation marks between the name just to find that specific thing, but still, I don't find anything. Like you should be on Yahoo, and I don't find you.
Still doesn't show up.
Yeah, I have a bad competition. I liked my name when I bought it because it was like one of the only like single word names left on Google. But then I realized I was really close to Vimeo. So I'm kind of competing against Vimeo. So I may, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him about that.
If we click Yahoo or any one of the directories, it's going to take you there.
Right, it does.
From
me there.
But I can't. But the thing is that this is supposed to be able to let you be found by searching, and it doesn't.
But we have to. Well, I think if I remember Kirk saying correctly, he said that it takes a full 30 days for it to completely, even though we're putting them on there, for it to completely. Some of them will go right away. But again, let's ask him that question because I agree with you. You're right. But there it is. There's my listing.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, but I can't find it by search.
And there's no reviews on there. So yeah, I'll have to ask him. But yeah, so if you guys can put reviews on here at all, that would be good.
I was going to. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, you guys can exit.
It would work, but.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I've never been.
Do it.
There we
I'll
go.
just create a fake account. It's fine.
I just found Vimeo here.
Okay, so I'll ask him. We'll ask him about that. I'm not one. I've never been like really big on the directories. I'm not one of those people who's really ever cared about that. I care what
Me
I care
neither.
about. I care about.
But, you know,
But if I was like a local business, I would care about it. But I'm an online business, so for me, what matters are the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. So, but you know, I wanted to do this so that I wanted to use this business as an example business.
Mm-hmm.
Get started but I'm new, you know, I've only been doing this, you know, for a week. It'll be nice. It'll be nice when we get some other businesses in here that are actually local businesses with cold hard locations, because I think this will show up a little bit better. And the other thing I was going to ask him is, why am I still processing on Bing? That's kind of an important one, and Yelp, because I've had my listing published for about a week now, so I should be showing on these, in my opinion. And then these are unavailable because they're not in my, I don't know why Snapchat's not showing. I don't have a Snapchat account. Maybe that's why, but I never signed up for Snapchat.
So can they choose which directory they want to be in? Or do we automatically add every one of them?
We automatically add every one of them.
So if they have nothing to do with Hoover, they have to add to Hoover directory?
Yeah, I think so. Well, we can ask on that question, but yes.
Okay.
I also think that I know that these can also be manually put in, because the question that I asked the question about the yellow pages in Canada, and he said if you don't see it there, we can manually input their business into the yellow pages in Canada. So I asked him, well, what about Pinterest? Because I kind of care about Pinterest. And and their answer to that was, Pinterest is not like a major one that most businesses use. I do, because, you know, I like it and I think it's good for blogs. And he said, but, you know, that's not what you're selling. You're mostly selling this for the listing and the reviews. The social aspect of this is kind of like the cherry on top, is the way they said it. So yes, we might not have all of them. He said, you know, if we start getting more and more requests for Pinterest, we'll think about integrating it, but we have not added Pinterest to this.
But this should be working a little bit better. The social, you should be able to untick and the ones they don't want to post to.
Yeah,
rather than having to cancel them out.
Yeah, I have to do a walkthrough. You know, I've been including you guys in on all of my trainings. I've been wanting to use most of my trainings with you guys, because I want you guys to be trained and ready to go. But I'm still supposed to have like 2 or 3 trainings with just like their technical department to make sure that I, as a white labeler, understand what you guys are talking about. So I'll be having those calls, and you know, I'll invite you guys to come on them as well when I have them, because I'm still trying to learn every little small detail. I do know that the robustness of this software lies in the listings and the reviews. The social, like they said, is the cherry on top. It's nice, it's convenient. It's nice that I don't have to go buy Hootsuite, or I don't have to pay for some other thing because I have it here. But you're right, I don't know why. What I don't know why is, I don't know why there's a create a post here, but there's also a create a post here. And then there's a media. So I guess that's where all my pictures are. So I started to put pictures in there. And I don't know what create a new tag means.
I just to sort them out. Like if you can tag some of those for different things. Like these are for tourism and this is for something else.
Okay. Yeah, so these are all, you know, some of the things I started uploading in here for my media purposes which I have 1,000 of these. So I'll keep adding more so that this looks a little bit more robust as you guys are showing this. But that's, you know, I'm still learning everything. But I will tell you, on my onboarding process, they did not go into this much detail. One thing that I'm gonna ask them, because I'm, you know, their partner and I get to make requests, is I'm gonna ask them to start. I'm gonna ask them if it's possible that they could start shooting some like training videos on more details of this. Like, what if they gave us like a YouTube link? For example, a YouTube link on how, okay, yeah, we helped the onboarding, but now from here, where do we go? How do I really delve into this and really deeply understand what it can do? I would love for them to shoot a video on how to, you know, to really, like a good hour-long video that they would shoot for us that we can send to our clients on like all the little tricks, right? Because our responsibility is just to get the people sold the white label, help them get their listing, help them get their social stuff, and get everything working. You know, and we do tell them how to, you know, what everything is, you know, here's this, here's what you go for this. And, but I would really like to know if there's any sort of tricks or little trades or little things that they recommend that work really well, just like a super 1 hour, very detailed video on how each little category works and what each little thing is. So I'm going to ask them if they have anything like that. And if they don't, I'm going to ask if they can shoot something like that, that we could like upload to our YouTube channel that our customers can go to and watch. I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All right.
I've been on here for a little while. I know Alex and Janae have to go, but and I know some people, some of you guys are like picking this up on a faster pace than others. I know Cerah just jumped on board with us, so she's really behind. She's watched the videos. And Danielle, I know you've missed a lot of these. If you're still on here with us, I don't know if you are.
Yep.
Okay. If you need me to spend some more time.
Lost you.
I think we lost you. Yeah.
We lost your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I hit the mute button. Okay, so Danielle, what I was going to say is if you need me to spend a little bit more time with you, because I know you have missed a few of these trainings, we can set up a time to do that. But I think really the best thing is for you guys just to jump in. You guys need to start getting those businesses, send out the emails and jump in, follow the script. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Remember, people learn at a 3rd grade level. So some of you guys teach students, some of you guys teach kids. Treat them like that. Treat them like they're your kids, you know, because that's really what it is. A lot of this stuff is foreign language to people. So anything that you give them is more valuable. Remember, we're going to have 3 phone calls with them. You're going to have this initial setup phone call with them, and then you're going to check back in with them in 5 days. Or, I mean, in 2 days to make sure they did their homework. And then you're going to check back in with them on the 5th day, or I'm sorry, the 6th day to make sure they got their Google business postcard. Okay.
So say the first day, 2 days later, and then 6th day later.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much catched up on the videos, on training videos. But I was finishing something, so yeah, I need to re-watch them. So if I have any questions, if I need you, I'll let you know.
And I'll upload that, the upboarding video, the onboarding video that I shot with Alex and Janae. I'll send that to you guys, the link to that on how to onboard someone. And the other thing I was thinking is I am willing to do one of your guys' businesses, onboard one of your businesses. I'm going to be in the States. I have a professional microphone, like a professional recording studio back in the States. And what I can do is I can actually shoot a professional onboarding video. And then you guys could actually just mail that to you still need to do the onboarding call with your customers.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
But what I can do is I'll upload on Vizmeo.com. I'll upload how, onboarding video, and you can send this, tell them, hey, if you need any help, you're welcome to go to our website and you can go to our services and there'll be a section that says onboarding YouTube video, or I'll add videos, tutorial videos. I'll add a tab that says tutorial videos. And as we go.
I have a sound engineering degree.
Oh, do you? Oh, wow. Yeah, mine are not great, but they're pretty good. My daughter is going to school for that. So she does all my videos with me.
Cool.
And so we have a little bit of it. We have a little studio at home and we do the video, all of our videos that are, this business actually started out as a video marketing business. So
yeah, I can see the movie.
So yeah.
Could you go back to media?
Media. Yep.
See, now you have tags that I added.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
On the side, just to give you an example.
Yeah, if you guys want to add stuff to this and you guys can help me out, you guys can feel free. You guys all have admin. You guys have the same access to this site as I do.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, I gotta go. I gotta go take a shower.
All right, thanks, guys.
All
right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I'm sending you guys the recording.
Perfect. Thank you.
Uh-huh.